My name is Rhapsody and welcome to Power Washing Simulator 2012, where we have a lot of cleanup already queued up here at the very start of the episode. We are going to very first off find our way to the Avenue Balcony rather than spoonerize that one. Over here in Lanedell, I'm looking for an item atop a giant spear. The start of this episode is going to be cleaning up a couple of different things that are in different areas that I might not have necessarily on my own known to gone back to. So thank you very much to the commenters who generously pointed me in the right direction for some things that might otherwise become unattainable if I don't make my way towards them now. So, there's a spear here, apparently, somewhere, and I've got to get to the top of it. I mean, that's a spear. How many are there? Is it just the one? Is it exactly that one that I have to get atop? The one through the dragon there? I mean, it seems like the easiest way to get on that would actually be dropping down from the dragon, but let's try and get ourselves some height from the Queen's bedchamber and see if we can make our way from here. After this, we have Millicent to go and see in a couple of different locations, as well as another cave in the consecrated snowfield. Where are we? Ah, right. Indoors. So, is it that one? That's the only spear I can see. Makes the most sense to me. I mean, we have seen other spears jutting through the city as well, I think. But it's the only one that comes immediately. Actually, no, that is the same spear that I was looking at in a different location. Wait a second, so how am I going to climb up it easily? Lord Capital Church, Fortified Manifest Floor. So what's near that area? I mean, that's the Round Table Hold. I guess we could go Avenue Balcony and then just try and find our way back around the wing up to it. Here I thought I would have had an easier way. Yeah, so it's across. And then we're looking to veer out onto the left eventually here. I'm actually just going to put my weapon away so that I can see. I don't really need to kill any of you. This is me signaling my non-aggressive intent. Please return this intent to me unharmed. And I shall let you live in return. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just trying to get some gravel stone while we're here. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to get onto anything from here. Maybe the additional height of this ladder will help, though. Item on the dragon spear in Lanedell. So I'm imagining possibly it's a key item. It's probably not going to be a rune arc if it's something worth going back for. Maybe I'll have to fight here just to get them off my tail. I mean, am I going to be able to climb that all the way to the very top? I have to imagine not. Let's run around to it. Running around to it is so annoying from here. Come on, just de-aggro on me. I'll do it in an instant. I'll just teleport there. It'll be so easy. Okay. It's Erdtree Sanctuary, we are taking the walk out to the left and then jumping down. This is how I found my way atop it previously for a different encounter, but it was like a stone sword key that was there, which is why that can't be what they're talking about at this point. A couple people have referenced it. I mean, this wouldn't even be a deadly fall, would it? Yeah, probably not. Should have just taken my chances and walked. There's also a couple of nighttime bosses for us to head our way over to, and at the very end of all of that, the ultimate intention is to make our way into the fire of the fire giants. Alright, spear nearing. I mean, I guess I can probably walk up that the whole way. It's just, I don't even see an item on it. Wait. Oh. Wait. There we go. So I jumped off the spear to get atop that little pagoda down there. Ah, I see it now. I see it now. It's a legendary up there. Definitely worth my while. Especially considering I would love to get the achievements for having all of the legendary armaments as well as all of the legendary incantations, seals, spells, etc. I don't know if any of them are tied to a quest that you don't have the ability to complete. I guess Dark Moon Greatblade might be. The Dark Moon Greatsword, actually. Because it was tied to the completion of Rani's quest, which I think you can brick Rani's quest? Not entirely certain about that. But there seemed like there were a couple of points there where Rani was pretty happy to stop talking to me if I didn't want to get further involved. Hello, Perfumer. Lovely day for it. The old sacking of the capital. Oi! Here we go. Alright. Again, take that out of my hands. The Bolt of Gransix. Ah, so we've seen the naming convention for the dragons in this game. And this is Dragon Spear. This is going to be some spear power. Is it not? No, it's actually a weapon. It's a legitimate weapon of its own right. Where are we? There we are. Bolt of Gransix. Ancient Lightning Spear. 40 dex! No faith. It does lightning damage. No faith. Just 40 dex required. Spear whittled from the weapon wielded by Gransix, one of the legendary armaments, a great ancient dragon. Gransix once rained calamity upon the royal capital, the only time in historical record that Laendel's walls have fallen. This marked the dawn of the war against the ancient dragons. Has the ancient lightning spear imbue the armament with the ancient dragon's red lightning throw? It is a spear, can be charged to increase its power. I imagine that's a pretty fun weapon. I don't use dex. I could not use dex less. The only thing I am less than I am dexterous is intelligence. 15,000. Okay, we can mark that one off. One done. Now, what else do we have? We have two up in the distance here. That is... Wait, I literally just gonna do... It's okay. I like the vibe of this village. We'll just ride up. That's fine. I don't need to incur another load screen. We're looking for Millicent in order to continue pushing Millicent's quest forward. Unfortunately, I came here right before finding Millicent in a different area. And that may have left them in the lurch. Although I kind of suspect they might not be here, because we did see them in the Consecrated Snowfield. We summoned them for the fight against Blackblade Kindred, I think their name was? The Gargoyle? I think that was it. Nope, Millicent's totally here. What's up?
Ah, we meet yet again. The arm you gave me truly is a thing of wonder. It feels just like my own. Even handling a sword. Perhaps it is foolish to say this to you of all people, but I am sure of my skill with the sword. Thus, I would have you call upon me in battle, should you ever have the need.
Absolutely, I promise to.
I would have you call upon. It is the only.
It is the only way for you to express your thanks, apparently. Honestly, I mean, you could just say thanks. I'd be fine with that too. Apparently, the next is the ancient Snow Valley ruins. After this, we'll be looking for the night bosses in a couple different areas. I don't intend to do a huge amount of my gameplay like this, just checklisting through things, but things that I have missed that I am about to be cut off from ever being able to do, I would rather do than not do. And if I'm, if the worst case time for me to solve them is theoretically infinite, then this works. this is a much better solution than that, I feel. All right, where are you? Hey, literally right there. How's it going? Actually, hang on. Good color story. This is a thumbnail. I never really know how to deal with the fact that the thumbnail has like the Rhapsody plays text in it. Well, no, I do know how to deal with it. I never know how to deal with it with respect to like a humanoid character. Like there, the text is going to be over the top of her face, right? I can get more distance, and then the feature is a little bit less recognizable. Let's get you some object behind you. Let's turn this into a photography situation. Let's get a rule of some kind of general spacing. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Anyway, you were sorry, you were saying something about the fate of the world?
To think we'd meet in such a place. What could your purpose possibly? No. I know well enough who you are. And what I know is good enough for me. Call upon me again, in battle, should you have the need. I'm searching for a fort to the north of the ruins. I heard the master of the fort was given a medallion that allowed him to visit the Halig tree. Indeed, I believe that is where Melania will be found. The Halig tree is hidden somewhere in these northern lands. I'm searching for... I heard...
We have not only discovered the other half of that medallion, but also the entrance to the Halig tree. This is also obviously another huge area that I haven't done literally any of. I was thinking it might be something that I want to leave a little late, concerning the fact that it's apparently quite difficult. Okay. Other than those... Actually, another thing is the Theodorix rise, as well as apparently a cave in this area before I run away forever. A cave on the wall to the riverbed to the south of the minor air tree and the consecrated snowfield. Wait. Yeah, this is the consecrated snowfield. Thought I made a mistake there for a second, but as it turns out, I hadn't. My only mistake was thinking I made a mistake. Wait a second. Hang on. Huh? Wait, where's this cave? Guarded by crabs? Crab cave? I'm ready for the crab cave. Ooh, that looked like a lasagna. Hey, hang on, come over here. That looks like a land octopus up on that top left. Thank you, crushy boy. Need you over here for just uno momento, por favor. I'll start throwing thrones. You come back here, I am a threat. Thank you. You can disengage at this point if you would like. Too late. Hey, I gave him the choice. They're legitimate 8s. Hang on. That's not enough, right? That isn't enough, right? Okay, up to 24, 23. I need 3 more 8s, and then the Giant Crusher will officially be level 25. It will be a legendary armament. Oh boy, that's 2 land octopus. Are they have to be protecting something, you'd think, right? I'm gonna give myself some buffs going into this battle, but absolutely we're doing this. Come on. Come down. Instantly break the poise with a single attack. Libby dibby. Oh, you are kidding me. Never mind. Break the poise again in his second attack. I really thought the charge attack was going to be incredible there. Oh my gosh. I'm doing nothing with anything except my crits or bleed here. They contribute to vaguely 100% of my damage at this point. Against these enemies. Also hitting it directly on the boggin. Which is kind of hard to do when I'm charging the attack, because all I have to do is turn just a wee bit, and suddenly I'm unaligned. Land octopus ovaries are legitimately useful for me. They are in the Blood Boil aromatic, which we use as a stand-in for Barbarian Rage. So I'm more than happy to kill every single one of them that I come across. And many times over the course of past episodes, I said at different points, while countering specifically the land octopi, sorry, land octopodes, my apologies, that I'm happy to be combating them while they are easy to deal with. Oh, that actually looked like it might have been a secret. While they are easy to deal with, because if I ever need the resources they grant me, I'm gonna be glad I did. Well, I'm cashing in that gladness. Okay. Carnell? Carve? Oh! What's up, dude? I didn't even know you were here. I almost feel bad about that in some way. Like, you could have totally survived if you just were taking a stroll in a different direction tonight. Alas. It's okay, I just need some space. Ah. I know what happened there. I got cocky. And I tried to stand under them, recognizing that my poise could easily be broken by a single trigger of that fire. And just in case it's a nighttime situation as well, I'm gonna turn this back to a nighttime situation for us too. Yeah, I got a little over-attached to the idea of staying under them safely. I know that that two-handed slam into the ground is basically the most powerful attack they have access to in terms of damage. So I just need to stay further afield. It'd help if they didn't open with the attack where they run all around the battlefield. Get to spend a little bit less of my time trying to keep up with them and a little bit more of my time trying to deal with them. Never mind. Well, I mean, I want to do this while my buffs are on, so guess I don't care about those 30,000 souls. Wow, we actually broke your boys with that? That kind of does surprise me. Although I guess I am currently using your heavy attacks are more likely to break boys for a period of time. Actually, no, it's just your attacks in general. Oops. In my mixed physic. That's one of the buffs that I wanted to be using here. That is such a specific attack. The one that they just did, the kind of like turn and burn to the side. It's such a specifically directed attack that it gives you a lot of opportunities to deal damage. That guy was still taking out the smoldering worm there. Like, it's supposed to be a punishing attack for them for if you're standing too close, but really it just means stand too close on the other side and everything will be fine. Uh-oh, that was way too early of a roll on my part. May pay for that with my life. Are you kidding me? What? The land octopus? I actually killed myself by not stepping into that. I was trying to roll away. I was trying to roll away and heal. Oops. I think I might actually try and just recruit the land octopus to kill this for me, because they legitimately seem to be doing a little bit of a good job there. I think it is, what's the word I'm looking for? Feasible? Feasible, reasonable, agreeable, and viable, which is how I pronounce viable. Sorry, I mean how I pronounce viable. I'm so inconsistent. Real idiolects are like that, though. Hello, Shiny. How are you doing? We'll see, I'll come and check what you're up to later. Hey, land octopodes. Wanna help me out here? I've got a grudge match. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please. Don't lose interest. I promise. I can keep it hot. I can keep it spicy. I can keep the flame alive. The fire of our passion burns long and bright in the belly of that beast. Go and free it. You know what? I mean, look. I should probably take this period of time they are focused on someone else to dish out some damage. I am kind of amazed by how much damage I took there, because I was actually also blocking, which just means by base that did a huge amount of damage. Why are you running? Look! Come here! You two, hang out. I'm certain you'll be the best of friends. There we go. They're doing some slapping. 1-800 baby slapping. See, because that weapon type just doesn't do much damage, if at all. Okay, the fire does, admittedly. Unfortunately, they are in a crit state at the moment. I'm going to need to recruit the other land octopus. I'm sorry. We're going to have to turn this into a polykill. Not that that's a bad thing. Just in that this is one of those everyone dies in the end situations. So the fewer people I could have involved, the better off I feel. Oh. Oh, you're absolutely making short work of that one. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm here to avenge them. There we go. Knock them down. I'll take a happy little crit. Honestly, just reasonable execution should get me across the line. I don't want to stay locked onto their face at any point. Just because it becomes a little unwieldy. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't always perfectly track their movements if I'm locked on or if I'm not locked on. Specifically when they're standing in this second phase. Yeah, like that's an AoE attack. I know that one, but I only know it from much further away. Maybe I should stay far and just find just a couple opportunities to go in. Like, I know that's a jump attack. If I can just make my way through it, we're fine on the other side. Damn it. The only problem is because I'm using a heavy and slow weapon, I really need to take advantage of basically every available opportunity to get in excess damage here. Like, I had to just know that he was probably about to hit the ground with the AoE and jump there in time. I can't rely on doing that for long. I'm running out of resources. Damn it. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's clear to me the way to deal with this is actually trying to deal with his first half section myself. To be clear, I still don't think this is a difficult fight. I think I'm just not doing excellently. This is a fight that I can be okay in. I'm focusing on the things that I'm not doing correctly so I can try and fix them moving forward. I think what's clear to me is I should probably try and do the first half of the fight myself. And then after that, bring the land octopodes in. Oh yeah, you thought I was jokingly being a pedant. Nope. But also yes. But also no. But also yes. And self-awaredly. Yeah, because there'll be a lot less of this random fire spam later on. Let me get the blood flame blade up while they're not attacking me. Oh, I ran at the side too early. Gave them the ability to follow my curve. Damn it! Oh, if only we landed that. Head back to normal area. Get the big thump. Jump thump. Big thump again. One more big thump and you're probably going down to the ground, bud. There we go. Unfortunately, I was like 100% certain that if I landed this crit, I was also going to be taking extra damage to the fire. Luckily, we managed to make up for it. Oh my god. There's so little terrain safe there. Yeah. I was stuck between the fire he'd cast behind me and the fire he'd cast to my side, and his body, all of which deadly and hot as hell. Come on. I know that the land octopuses will have my back. I know that I can theoretically still summon Jar, right? But he's my finest China. I only break him out in case of extreme emergencies. The kind of emergencies that only a man clad exclusively in terracotta can solve. He's not Poirot, he's porous. Hang on, but roll, and this is great. Oh no, I didn't follow it up. That was a great opening until that. We had a perfect game going. It's true, it's a perfect game. Hang on. And ooh, a little bit of a sneaky lunge there. I saw that. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. There we go. That will though. I'm gonna take a early drink of this flask, and I'm gonna take the flask of wondrous physic too. Get a larger ability to knock them down again. Because I think if I can get a second knockdown as the second wave is only just even starting, holy hell, that would be powerful for us! So much damage! I wasn't even in the fire! He hooked his neck around me and pulled me into the fire! Jerry! Jerry! Come on! It wasn't me! I'm not flammable, Jerry! I'm inflammable! It's the same, George! It's the same! Is that... Can you not do... You totally can. You can totally still do Seinfeld bits. More of a, like, is it still relevant, right? Like, Seinfeld was old when I was watching it as a kid, as one of those old soul kids who didn't have friends and instead had VHS recordings of Seinfeld from when it was airing for the first time. You know, because it's one or the other. But I would have been able to absolutely chop it up at a dinner party at 6, 7. Oh, I know all the hottest references for the 30-year-olds. Wait, hang on. That hasn't really changed. I always did figure, I'm not gonna make sense for a while, but I'll eventually age into it, and then I'll get to like 40 and at some point it'll be like, oh yeah, I get you now. Hang on. Roll. Because I know that was gonna be an attack frame. Oh my god, please just give me an opportunity. What are you doing? I didn't even try to do that yet. I mean, look, I'm gonna grab your attention instead. I don't even think, in fact, here, I'm gonna go for the crit. I think I'm just gonna continue going for the attacks. The crit makes them invulnerable for too long a period of time for me. Whereas here, we are just staggering them personally. And perfectly. And permanently. And perpetually. Damn it. I do like the idea of just finishing this exclusively having done the jump and thumps the entire time. Yeah, great enemy fell. What's up, bud? Heck out of here. What? I can't kill my ally? We fought together through thick and thin. Mostly thick. I mean, did you see that, Magmalone? Had that perfect 18, 18, 18 figure. Oh! Excuse me, legendary. Ancient dragon smithing stone. Man, this has been a fruitful time. And there's a cave around here as well. I discovered this randomly on the way to it. No. You still get to live. Hello, cave. Don't try me, octopus. My mercy knows bounds. Ah. A dead dragon. Oh. What the? What? Oh, this is a frozen lake. So we can see down through the bottom to the level under. That's super cool. Oh, man. What are you? There's only one of you in this room. Freezing grace. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to give myself the assassin's approach. I see wings, and I wonder if maybe these are the famed assassins of Ravenmount. That is a misbegotten, my man. That is just a misbegot. That's okay. I'll have some silent footsteps anyway. There's a rat over there. Interesting. I didn't have the ability to crit there. Oh, I love doing that against a normal sized enemy and just launching them into the stratosphere. Alright. I really want to do that to a normal sized enemy near a cliff, actually. Yeah, there had to be a reward for coming out here. It can't just be a single freezing grease. It feels like these should be illusory or openable in some fashion. Because other than that, I really don't know how to justify Big Detour Dead End that has, you know, a couple enemies in it to fight, as well as a little bit off the beaten path that contains just a freezing grace. It's not usually how they do these things. I guess maybe it's possible that if I didn't clear that area out, they would have been otherwise notified and later would have come to clear me out? like some sort of bell. Nascent butterfly. What looks like a naturally... Sorry, not naturally occurring, a unnaturally occurring. That's gotta be, come on, like that is the illusoriest wall I've ever seen in my life. I'll take the golden rune and move on, despite... It looks like items are spawning after no, wait, that's on a body. No, I know. Long half axe. What's that? What's the long half axe? Let's not focus on the mistake. Long half axe is a large iron axe with a long handle. Weapon maltreated, misbegotten, making use of force generated by its length. The weapon's resentment-charged blows are difficult to stop. What is this cave? It's like so different. So incredibly different to other caves I've been in. The design reads very differently. Not just like... When I say design, I mean it all-encompassingly. It's not usually how they would be laid out. Not usually how they would look. Not usually the kinds of mechanics that I would expect. Hero's Rune 2, okay. Is that going to have different text than the first Hero's Rune? They were once heroes who walked the battlefield abundantly blessed by the entry itself, who upon earning their honor, simply died. I can hear the snoring in here. Like, it really feels like a big trap. Like, that... It feels so different to how other things are designed that it feels like I'm being led into a trap. Feelings I'll suppress until they trigger the trap, and then I'll deal with it that time. Seems like a specific path for getting here, which is otherwise inaccessible. Neat. Ah, so we're now on the bottom side of the frozen lake. I mean, you'd assume jellyfish would largely be sound-based, right? I wonder if they're still in the realm where my Stone of Garank is a good idea. Totally. They are totally within that realm. Let me get raised potency of incantations, as well as shortened spell casting time. Put both of those on. Gonna drink a flask of cerulean tears, and then I'm gonna do it again. I mean, because what is this claw here for if not for this, you know? Actually, can I give him the old beast claw? Can I give him the old beast claw by this point? Excuse me. Yeah, that's not going to be particularly effective. What with all the flying. Famously, a lot of flying does not occur on the ground. Like, it's one of, like, the big things about flying. I think when you go for your pilot's license, they ask you that 7 times. It's, like, crucial. Miller's Lily. Crystal Dart. A lot of McKellar's Lily here specifically as well. Wonder if this is even the area that we were looking down into, because I can't look up through the top from here. Ah. It is, because we can see the dragon now. Although I should just... Just gonna give this a moment and modicum of focus. Try and not randomly die too easily here, Thorfrost boluses. Ah. Another pit into which I can throw myself. A big old cane bean, let's do it. Down and through and across and around. Freezing Grace. And that's so much Freezing Grace this dungeon has given me. I almost feel like I should use it for the boss. But they're in an ice cave. Of course they're gonna have resistances to that. I have... Nah, I'm just gonna go with the Bloodflame Blade and Pickled Turtleneck. Misbegotten Crusader, holding what looks like a 6 sword. That looks like it might be a legendary armament even? Okay, hang on, I need to back off. I can kill you, I just need to not be dumb about it. That was a golden... It's doing Golden Order stuff? You're a fundamentalist? Thank you. Knocked him. I'll take the crits. I'll charge for them getting up. Enemy felled, and we get the Golden Order Greatsword for having done so. It does look like it's a legendary weapon. Greatsword made of light, modeled after the Elden Ring itself. Forged by King Consort Radagon to proudly symbolize the tenets of the Golden Order, one of the legendary armaments. Telltale signs betray that this was once the Greatsword bequeathed to him by his first wife, Rennala. Unique skill established order. Raise the armament in a salute, releasing a golden explosion. Repeated inputs send out waves of golden light. Takes 28 faith. Scales more with faith than it does with the strength or the dex requirements for it. Does holy damage as well. Is standard pierce in the greatsword weapon type. Telltale signs betray that this was once the greatsword bequeathed to him by his first wife, Rennala. So this is kind of like a sign, again, of him turning away from Rennala and towards the Golden Order. Or rather, Marika doing that? Well, Radagon is Marika, Marika is Radagon. It's like, like, was Marika before before the joining of Radagon and Rennala? And then was Marika again afterwards? Is Radagon still a force in the world? I don't know. Yet. I'm on my way there, though. Let's see if we can find anything else in this dungeon. Ooh, boy, we are at 40. You're still here. Oh, you're still here. You know, that is dedication. I almost want to reward that by going up and letting them kill me, but instead I'm going to come here, sit down at this campfire, recognize that it has been 50 minutes since the start of the episode, and say that my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Elden Ring series playlist up at the top left, YouTube recommendation down below, scrolling past the names of people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsyPlays, at or above the thank tier, and a special thanks this episode to Sorathil. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.